So last night, the NBA draft lottery was on, and the Lakers managed to get the fourth pick in the draft. Wow. They even had a 2% chance of actually getting the first overall pick. But what does this fourth overall pick really mean for the Lakers? So I'm going to give you three options on what I think they could do with that draft pick. Option 1, they can trade for a big name player, obviously Anthony Davis. This makes perfect sense for the Lakers because not only do the Pelicans already have the first pick in the draft, but you could give them the fourth pick and trade one or two of their young assets. If I'm the Pelicans, I'm already going to get Zion Williamson, of course, with the first pick. So if I'm the Pelicans with the fourth pick, I could get Jared Culver, Kobe White, or even my boy Cam Reddish. Even though the Celtics can really push for Anthony Davis because they have just as much good assets, if not better assets, I just think that fourth overall pick is really going to play a significant role for the Lakers in pursuing Anthony Davis. And if I'm the Pelicans, I get the fourth pick and you hit on it, then that will definitely, of course, help the Lakers, but that will definitely help the New Orleans Pelicans to jumpstart on their rebuild. We just first, of course, have to see how Zion Williamson as a player turns out. As for Anthony Davis, he's going to be a Laker, which is definitely going to bring a lot of buzz around the league because I feel like this will be one of the best players LeBron has ever played with. And over free agency, they could possibly sign another player to really help make them that championship level team that they want to be. And besides, Anthony Davis has already said it doesn't matter that the Pelicans have the first pick in the draft. I still want out of New Orleans. My second theory is that they keep the draft pick and hopefully they hit on it. The Lakers really need a big man down low, and they really need a point guard as well too, if they really decide on getting rid of Lonzo Ball. But if they don't, this player is going to have huge expectations regardless, because you're playing with LeBron James, and they're really trying to contend for an NBA championship this upcoming season, as well as trying to get a big name free agent. So whoever they get is really going to have a lot of huge expectations coming out of the gate and to contribute to this team. They are a young team, and adding another young player, in my opinion, isn't really going to help the Lakers right now because LeBron isn't getting younger, and now it is time for the Lakers to contend, not wait to develop a player. They need to win right now. But you can also look at this as something when LeBron James decides to leave the Lakers or retire. He could be another young asset to their future because we all know that the Lakers, their players are really young. Ingram's really young still, Kuzma's still pretty young, Josh Hart, Lonzo, and if they decide to keep this draft pick. If the player they decide to draft turns out really good, then that's definitely going to help the Lakers in the long-term process once LeBron game starts to decline. But right now, if they draft this player, he's going to have a lot of huge expectations coming from out of the gate. Okay, look, bear with me on this one. This is the third option, and this is the wild theory. But they could use that draft pick to trade up for the second pick with the Grizzlies. Which, look, I know this realistically probably won't happen, but I was thinking trading Lonzo Ball or trading another one of their young assets for the second pick so they could draft Ja Morant. The good news for the Lakers that the Grizzlies, they might not draft Ja Morant at all, so he could possibly fall in their hands with the fourth pick. But I think the Knicks will draft RJ Barrett. If they drafted Ja, I think he'll be a backup plan if Kyrie doesn't decide to come. The Grizzlies are currently rebuilding, and they are somewhat slim at the point guard position because the reason why I say slim is because we don't know what they're going to do yet with Mike Conley. Will they trade him or keep him? It depends on what he's viewed as in the organization. If I'm the Grizzlies, I trade away Mike Conley, which can also be another option for the Lakers because you know that what you're going to get out of Mike Conley. He could give you about 18, 19 points a game. He could pass the ball really well, and he's not really the best defender, but he is left-handed, so it's much harder to guard left-handed players. He can also, though, be a really big mentor for Ja Morant when he gets drafted into the league. But we really have to just see what the Grizzlies decide on doing with him. They already traded away Marc Gasol. And really the face of the franchise for the future is going to be Jared Allen right now. He's proven that he's going to be a really dominant big man in the league in the next few years. Which, while this theory, like I said, is not probably going to happen at all, because if they decide on getting rid of Mike Conley, they're going to want Ja Morant, of course, and those two are going to be the two cornerstone pieces for the Grizzlies in the future. Really, it's a lot of options that the Lakers have, but of course, we're definitely going to just see how this all turns out when the season's over. Honestly, I think I'm more excited for free agency than anything else for this offseason. But I hope you guys enjoy this video. Leave a like and subscribe for more great content. I hope you enjoy your day. Cue that outro.